MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights. Now at the plate, Miguel Gomez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
1-1-1-1.
Right side. Goldschmidt is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Hit out towards second, fielded by Spangenberg. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now, Jerry Ruth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Here's the 0-2. Popped high in the air. Crawford is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Shoots this one over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. In there at the knees, strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Flores on at first, nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And the payoff pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Spangenberg is there to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Aaron Altair, runner in scoring position with 2 counts. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Andrew Knapp. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. And there's 1 down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eric Adorno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle. Spangenberg has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance. Miguel Gomez. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Now the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. Gomez, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Yasiel Puig would be next. Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
Fouled away. Ground ball right side. Spangenberg in the hole. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're still down. Now in the box, Jerry Ruth. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. So it was a swinging strike 3. Yasiel Puig is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the 2nd out. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Aaron Altair. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Hits back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Knapp.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Hit out towards second. Spangenberg has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Nick Williams will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And no swing, apparently, ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So striding forward now, Miguel Gomez. A fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead this one. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. No hits to this point. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 2-0. Next for the Mets, Jerry Ruth. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Gomez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He doubled his last time through. Missed with a slider.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. 0-1 the count. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Heading after it is Naquin, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Aaron Altair. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Cespedes. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Jonathan Scope will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jonathan Scope.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's a 9-year major league vet. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Digging in, Miguel Gomez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the base. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they're held in check here this at the plate, Odubel Herrera. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. In now is Yasiel Puig. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Wilmer Flores waits on deck. The 3-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Wilmer Flores. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The New York Mets led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jerry Ruth earns win number 7 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 8 hits.
And welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League. Jerry Ruth gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping in, Rico Juarez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
Juarez, the runner at second with 1 away. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded by Spangenberg, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Stanley, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Right side, Spangenberg is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1, and now the Mets set to get his evening at the plate started. Donnie Terrell batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hold strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Up next from Miami, Tomas Telis will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, that grounder caught him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. As a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing. Tapper. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. 9-1-2 due up. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Sinking liner toward left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
Now batting,
A ball and no strikes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Full count now.
That's up.
Popped him up.
That's up.
Vasquez over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. The pitcher, Jerry Ruth, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Donnie Terrell. He got called out on strikes his last time through. There's a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Missed with a slider. Breaking ball in for a strike. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Marlins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Next up from New York, Jerry Ruth. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Stanley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now for the Marlins. Emil Escobar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Line drive to center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. He'll enter play with that average at a sterling .331. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back. So striding in, Jerry Ruth. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bouncer up the middle. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in, Dave Britt. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Starlin Castro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Castro, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Donnie Terrell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 3-0 now. Colt Ojeda would be next. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for leading off the inning, Colt Ojeda, and they'll need him to get something going here. Down the first baseline. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Stepping into the box, Tomas Telis. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Schebler facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Hold it.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. At the plate, Emil Escobar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ojeda stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Just keeping him close. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Hold strike 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, D-Row. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Grounded to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Dave Britt. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, Dero, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
One there. Ready once again, Donnie Terrell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Behind 0-2 now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Spangenberg ranging into the outfield. No trouble with Josh Harrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, John.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Metropolitans seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Jerry Ruth earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Sandy Alcantara was only